Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Misscliks D&D Devotion. So, Kess, you're taking the first watch, right?
Yes.
All right. That works out perfectly. So, everyone else goes to sleep.
Except for I think it's two of us up at a time, right? So it's me and then Kellen. Are you awake? Because you were wanting to show me something.
Yeah, well, I was awake talking to Olivia, but I haven't told you about the song yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's just you by yourself right now.
Okay.
But it doesn't really matter because not that much time passes before you feel the ship list.
My list of spells, by the way.
Yeah, but you won't have the spells until the next morning.
Okay.
So you feel the ship start to turn slightly. Just like tip on its side a little bit. It's still deathly quiet outside.
Is it turning? I wake everybody up.
Ransom's not in the same room with you, but you can wake up everybody else who's there.
And then I go to the room with Ransom in it, and I go to wake him up.
Okay, everybody's awake.
And then I come back.
What's going on?
The ship, it moved, even though we're at a dead still. It like turned a little bit.
Ah, they might be enemies then. We need to be ready.
I didn't feel
I
the
know.
ship turn,
Well, that's because you were sleeping.
I guess.
I felt it, you guys. There's something going on.
I don't know. You keep saying that, but then I haven't seen anything go on. In fact, there's a distinct lack of something going
How did
on.
you get Rhonda? Oh,
Helen,
she's in
think
the
of-
room with you, isn't she?
Yes. Helen, think of all the things we've been through, the things we've seen that nobody probably would see. I'm not lying about this. Please trust me.
Okay, I trust you, but I don't know what we can do about it.
Wait, are you still talking about that dream thing?
Yes, you know the one that you were in? You know the one where you burned my body and all that?
Right, I'm still not entirely convinced that wasn't a dream.
Are you sure you didn't take drugs on that one time? Because that sounds like the only
No,
plausible
I don't do drugs.
At all? Says Guy.
No.
Oh. Never mind.
Why do you guys?
I go up to him. I'm like, do you have some? 'Cause it's really fucking boring out.
Guys, this is like Kess's moment here. We should be giving Kess our attention, don't you think?
I don't know.
And I perk
think
up.
Cass gets way more than enough attention, if you ask me.
Babe, as true as that might be, it's not nice to say.
Well, she seems to like being the center of attention.
You know
She
who
called
else?
me out in front of everybody earlier today.
All of a
She
sudden,
called
you
me
all feel the
out?
ship rock to the side. And then rock back and kind of slowly
See,
right
I
itself.
told you.
I almost fall down, but I hang on to Ransom at that point.
Give me a dex check to see if you can catch yourself on Ransom, actually.
Oh, I'm not very dexterous.
No, you are not very
18.
dexterous.
18.
You don't catch... Well, let's wait for Kess to put her headphones back in. You fail your dex check. You don't catch Ransom at all.
Oh.
You tumble into Ransom, and since the ship is not rocking, both of you just go sprawling to the ground. And by now, the ship has gained this kind of gently rocking back and forth motion to it. And you can
And by
kind
the
of
way,
hear the
since,
water splashing a little bit outside.
Since we're on the boat and I decided to remove my armor, I'm definitely wearing that white dress.
Oh, you're wearing your fancy...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my new white dress.
Right, your new white dress. Alright,
Olivia,
Vaughn.
you should get ready for a battle. You should put on your chainmail. I, on the other hand, am always prepared. As you crash into my chainmail stuff.
You probably should remove that because we're on the ship right now. So the fewer clothes, the better in case of rain and falling in the water and stuff.
Right, on the other hand, if some miscreant boards the ship, I would rather not die.
But if he throws you off water, like in the water, then
I'd like to. I'm pretty heavy, you know. Gonna be no easy feat.
Rhonda nods improvingly at Olivia's words and looks to her trainer and mentor and says, Ransom, can you help me out of my armor? If we're going to be fighting something,
keep
I
it
want to be
on.
prepared.
You should keep it on. I would hate to see you die.
Okay.
Just try not to stay near the edges of the ship.
Yes, sir. She then looks to Kess. You were the one that called it. There's something going on. You want to lead us up?
And then I just kind of sigh and I move past everybody and I go to go to the top of the ship.
Right. You guys make your way to the top of the ship, and sure enough, there are a few other people out here. Some of the sailors have come up, and they're looking around, kind of confused as to what is happening and where these sounds are coming from, where this rocking motion is coming from.
I cast Detect Magic.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. Sure enough, you notice this magical presence in the water just off the starboard side.
Can I see what it is?
No, it's in the water itself.
There's something over there. And I point to where the magical source is.
So what's this ship deck look like? Is the cabin stairs, does that lead to like the center of the ship?
So you've got a nice flat deck with a forecastle and an aft castle. You get to your quarters by going into the forecastle and then downstairs to all that. There are 3 masts on the main deck, and then the 2 other decks are fairly empty except for like a steering wheel and I forget the word, but there's like a little sail attached to the very front of the bow.
Okay.
Tess is pointing at something and being like, what's that? What's that? And I'm looking and I'm like, what? What?
There's something magical in the water. I see it. I casted Detect Magic and there's an orb right there. It's
All right. Well.
Wait,
I've got
don't I get to
chainmail on.
roll to see if I can tell what it is?
Oh yes, you have a 10% chance to determine the school of magic
Yes.
based on level. Ooh, unfortunately you don't get it.
Wait, do I get to roll?
I roll it in secret, unfortunately. Like all
Alright,
good
so
things.
I've got chainmail on, so I'm going to guard the entrance here. If anyone comes through, they'll have to get through me. Could you go look? I don't want to fall off deck or anything.
It's at this point that this massive red tentacle slips out of the water and crashes onto the deck, making an attack roll at Olivia.
No!
Olivia!
Does a 15 hit you, Olivia?
Wait.
You're not wearing your armor anymore, right? You took it off? You're just wearing your sexy dress?
I told you.
It's okay if it brings you in the water, then I'll be laughing while I'm conscious.
Alright, the giant tentacle comes...
12.
Yeah, 14 hits you. It comes and smashes you on the side, sending you flying across the deck, like skidding along the ground for 1 point of damage.
Only 1? Yay! Girlfriend's okay!
That's like a hard hit for only 1 point of damage.
Like,
you fall
very-
gracefully.
Yeah. You get a splinter in your thigh, and it like...
Ouchies!
Oh no! I say like raising up my...
She's like got that super high slit and she's like, oh no! Callan's like, babe! And he runs over to her. He's like trying to he's like very focused on her thigh. Trying to help with that splinter.
Look at this! This horrible creature. That's my upper thigh.
So how big is this tentacle? It's pretty big.
Well, the ship is maybe 25 feet across. The tentacle comes out of the water. You're not looking over the side of the deck right now, so you don't know what it's attached to or if it goes all the way in or what. But it comes all the way across the deck and wraps onto the other side. So it's at least 30 feet long.
Wow.
I think we're in trouble. And I look to the others and I look back at the tentacle. And I go to stab it.
All right, it's time for everybody to roll initiative.
All right.
So am I using my old spells or my new spells? From
Old
the
spells, please.
No, I have such nice spells for the
Well, you didn't get a chance to memorize them in the morning.
Meh.
At level 6, we should have a +3 to hit now, right?
No, you get one at 3 and one at 5.
Okay. Never mind.
Wait, what are we doing? Initiative? Yes. Wait, thinking.
13, 14, 5.
I don't know what I want to do. Wait, I was not prepared mentally for this.
Oh wait, I think I put the wrong.
Kess warned you.
I don't think that's right for me. Hold on.
Oh, I have a question for you, Neil.
Yes. Can you move your mic a little closer? Kind of hard to hear.
Yeah. Wyvern Watch, would it affect a limb or does the full creature need to pass?
It would affect a limb, definitely.
I like that spell.
Roll your initiative so we can go forward with combat.
And then see the initiative.
The speed of a Sai is 8, right? Or
No, it should
6?
be like 2 or 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, V is the very first one to go.
Okay. I take my Sai and I just go on. And apparently I don't know what to do. But I get 2 attacks, so should I take them both now?
Please make your second attack, because your first attack completely misses. Like, it runs off the rubbery
Yes!
hide. Your second attack finds home, digging deeply into the creature, into the tentacle. Roll me some damage, please.
I don't know why I'm messing up with this. It's a D6, right? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Close enough. Not so great. You do a minimal amount of damage to the critter. Who is up next? Looks like Jen is up next.
Yep. I put Wyvern Watch around us. Like
Around you and Kellen?
Yeah.
Alright. The two of you are, well, it's already foggy out, and now it's just a little bit foggier around you as you're enveloped in Wyvern Watch. Ransom is at 13.
Yeah. Where are they? Are they like right outside the stairwell?
The
Wyvern Watch, I mean.
No, the Wyvern Watch is like down by the middle mast. Olivia got tossed pretty far.
Oh, right. Okay. I make sure I'm square with the stairwell so that I can't easily get grabbed out, and I point my glaive towards it.
Okay.
Calm down. Make sure to stay next to me. Don't let yourself get dragged into the water.
I'll not leave your side, Ransom. We got this. Kellen, you're up next.
I'm still administering to Olivia, but I turn and just try to shoot my hand crossbow at the tentacle.
You rolled a hit.
I'm just double checking.
I like the song.
Ooh,
18.
hit!
And I can throw either a normal dagger or a throwing dagger. The throwing dagger does more damage, so am I in range to do the normal dagger?
Yes. You're in range for all of them. All the things.
3.
Nice. So you strike the tentacle between Kess's sai and Kellen's dagger. It's taken 4 points of damage.
As soon as I hit it, I look back at Olivia with like this look of like, don't worry, I'll save you, and then kiss her really hard.
Ooh. Okay. The tentacle goes next, and it picks itself up again, revealing broken boards underneath, and makes a swipe to the side towards Kess. It misses. Kess, why does the tentacle miss you as it like comes barreling across the deck in your direction?
I see it and I leap over it.
You do like a jump over it?
Yeah, I
Nice.
leap, but like flip over, so it looks super badass.
Sweet. You flip over the tentacle, and it smashes into the first mast, and it's kind of like stops there as it wraps around the deck. There are a few sailors on top who are looking wide-eyed and terrified. They don't do anything for this first round. They're just like, what the hell? There's a giant tentacle on the board. Ransom, that tentacle has come within range of your glaive at this distance. Because you've got like a nice long reach on your weapon. It's like 12 feet long. You can go ahead and make an attack with it.
I'm too focused on making sure. Sailors, get behind me. Don't let yourself stay out on the deck.
They kind of snap to. Give me a charisma check, please.
Oh boy.
I know this is your greatest strength here.
+6. There we go.
Absolutely. The sailors, realizing that you are the warrior on the ship, immediately follow your orders and squeeze between you and Rhonda to get down below decks. Let's get initiative rolls for the next round. (22, 15, 9, 5). Oh, 5 goes first. V, you are on top of your initiative rolls.
I'm just all been practicing, man. Let's see.
17
I
is
slice at the tentacle again.
hit. Once again, you graze the tentacle slightly, but you know you're starting to cut through it bit by bit.
Should I do my other attack?
Please do. You are dual wielding. 12 is also a hit against the tentacle. Does not have fantastic AC. It's just kind of lying
Yes.
there. All right.
3 points of damage.
It's bleeding from like a half a dozen wounds across its body. Ransom, it's your turn.
Aha, yes, at this rate, you'll get the type of training that I've been giving Rhonda as I continue to guard the entrance.
All right. Next up is Jen.
Do I see the creature's eyes?
Speak up, please.
Do I see the creature's eyes?
No, it's just a tentacle, a big red tentacle
Did
coming
we
out of the
ever
water.
see its eyes?
Nope. All you've seen is the tentacle.
Oh. Well, then I probably would not cast what I just picked.
All right. While Jen rethinks her spells.
Can I just add 1 casting time and switch to something else? 'Cause I
Yes,
see
please.
5. Okay. Then I'm gonna cast Aid on Ransom.
Ah.
Can I? Or do I need to touch him?
I think
No,
you
it's
need
not.
to be adjacent to him to cast it.
Alright, then I'll cast it on Kellen.
All right. What does it look like when you cast Aid on Kellen?
Oh, it looks what you think it looks like. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Roll me a D8 for the temporary HP you give Kellen.
Oops. Then it's
Perfect. 6. 6 temporary HP, Kellen.
Sweet.
So, yeah, you can. The damage goes off of that first. The tentacle lifts up once more, and this time smashes towards the door where Ransom and Rhonda are. It makes an attack against the both of you. It's a 15 against Ransom and a 17 against Rhonda, striking Rhonda, who has nowhere to go, and just crashes against her into the back wall. She takes 6 points of damage and drops down to one knee in pain and suffering.
Ooh, 15 is a hit on me too.
Ooh, you take 3 points of damage as you get knocked back into the doorway and tumble down the stairs a little bit.
Okay.
Next up is Kellen.
Kellen is supremely concerned with the wound in Olivia's thigh and is getting real close and trying to figure out how to heal it. So basically I want to roll a healing check, but it's basically healing.
Yes, so Marvin Gaye healing. Please roll me a healing check.
What do I roll for that? Just a flat 20?
D20 plus, it's some skill. It should be on your character sheet.
I don't have healing skill.
Oh, you don't have a
then
healing
just-
proficiency?
No, it's just
It's
an
a-
intelligence check, right?
It's an intelligence check at -5.
Okay.
Yeah. You know exactly what you're looking at and exactly what to do.
I suck the splinter out and spit it to the side. And then I just busy myself with making her feel really good.
Okay.
So basically, Kellen and Olivia are just making out again.
In front of a tentacle. Nice.
In our little
Wow.
Nothing not romantic about a tentacle.
Rip.
Baby, you're so courageous. I can't believe in the face of danger we're like so focused on each other. I feel it's kind of like magical as if we're like protected by like an aura. Like can't even be passed through. Like if someone would be to like come nearby us, they would be stunned at how like intense our love is.
Totally. Yeah.
Guy, speaking of people coming near you, Guy emerges from the ship and makes a beeline for Olivia and Kellen. Because, he sees the two of you on the ground as if you've been wounded somehow. And he goes, "No! Are you okay?" And, runs right into your Wyvern Watch. And the Wyvern Watch goes off and smacks Guy. And he just, mid-stride is paralyzed and then, topples forward and lands on the two of you.
Vampire love!
We should help him feel better.
Oh, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
It's Rhonda's turn. She pulls out her sword, takes a swipe at the tentacle. Natural 18 plus her specialization. 19 on level is 20. She criticals the tentacle,
Go Rhonda.
Wow.
dealing 15 damage to it, severing it in half with her longsword, and one half of the tentacle just falls off in one way, and the other half slips off the other way.
I don't think any of us have ever done 15 damage.
Rhonda stands over the tentacle, kind of breathing heavily and looking around with eyes as red as her hair, kind of like in a fury. And it goes quiet again. The ship is just rocking back and forth. The only
And
s-
do
Go ahead.
I still detect magic?
Yeah, it'll take
good.
you. It takes a minute of concentration to see if there's what's around you.
Okay.
But yeah,
I do the same thing, but then I also can I cast another spell?
yes.
I want to cast where'd it go? I want to cast ESP on what the tentacle came from. So over in that direction, the creature.
Okay. All right, so you use detect magic to kind of locate the source of this magic, and then you use ESP to try and read its surface thoughts.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to take a couple of minutes.
Okay.
So in those couple of minutes, Ransom, you've been knocked back into the cabin, and you've kind of been shown up by almost everybody on the boat right now. What do you do? How are you handling this?
It's all right. Everyone gets a chance to shine. I make sure that Rhonda's all right, since it looks like she took a pretty big hit. Is she mortally wounded?
She's not mortally wounded, but she's definitely got some fractured ribs.
Rhonda, you should take it easy from here on out.
She takes a step and winces in pain and goes, "Oh, I think I'll be okay." But
But
I
good
could use.
shot there.
Thank you. It's all due to your training. I could use some help getting to a spot to rest. She limps as she walks, wincing in the pain from the blow.
That's fine. I'll take her arm and put it over my shoulder, and I will limp her down.
Meanwhile, Guy is frozen and passed out on the ground, paralyzed and just stuck in an awkward stance, laying on the ground next to Kellen and Olivia.
Poor guy.
A tentacle just knocked Olivia around and beat up some other people. Are you guys still making out
Yeah.
in the middle of battle?
Why would we stop?
I mean, there's a big red tentacle that came and attacked the ship and everything.
No.
One hurt?
They're fine.
Okay.
All right, Kess.
I take a look.
Well, I cast ESP, so do I read anything?
Okay. Yes. We'll get back to
Okay.
you. Olivia, you were about to say something?
I said I take a look at Ransom to see if he's okay, because he's usually our tank.
He's leading Rhonda downstairs. You would have to either chase after him or wait for him to come back.
Oh damn! They're retreating, babe. We need to go back to our quarters.
Okay.
I pull you towards the retreat, led by Ransom.
Guys frozen on the deck, The sailors have all gone downstairs. Cass, you're busy casting these spells.
Bring Guy too, because he's kind of frozen right now. I kind of start dragging Guy.
Cass, your ESP spell goes off, and you can feel the surface thoughts of something down there. They are clear, and they are direct.
Okay, what do they say?
Mine. Mine. He will be mine. Give me a willpower check to see if you can discern any more details about this.
Okay. A willpower check?
Actually, you're a bard. Why don't you give me a charisma check?
Okay.
Oh my god.
Give me all the thoughts.
All right. So you're definitely getting the image of a great red octopus under the waters for what this creature is that you're envisioning, which makes a lot of sense because of the big red tentacle. And the mine, he will be mine, is clearly directed towards a male on this ship. You're not sure who it is.
Okay.
But there is definitely a guy on this ship that this octopus is looking for. It's kind of like an angry searching.
I have, hold on, wait. I go ahead and cast, oh, well, wait, where is it? I don't see. I had something that I could talk to animals. Creature lifespan a door, or a creature. I thought I had something. Maybe it's just my proficiency. Oh yeah, doesn't my proficiency allow me to talk to animals?
No.
Animal handling, or
you can work with animals,
but
soothe
them.
Yeah, but you can't speak to them.
Okay, well I try to reach out in my mind anyways to the creature. I see if I can reach out to it.
Okay. You're not getting anything. You're reaching out and you're not getting anything. And as you start to look around, you realize you're the only person on the deck. There's like cracks on the boards where that tentacle hit, and everybody else is gone.
Let me know how the timing works out on that, but after I lead Rhonda to safety, I'll come back.
Okay. Yeah, you can lead Rhonda to safety, you put her down in the bed, help her out of her clothes so she's not like sleeping in chainmail, and head up towards the deck. On the way, you run into Kellen and Olivia, dragging Guy behind them.
I actually have another question about the creature. Do I sense the emotion of the creature? Like, are they seething mad, or
it's like,
are they like jealous or sad, or what are they feeling?
There is like a cold anger to it. There's definitely a strong force of emotion behind it, but it's like reserved. And there's something else there. There's like a passion that is fueling the anger that's a little bit hard to gauge whether it's like intense hatred or like maybe it's a jealousy fueled anger or there's something, but there's some sort of passion behind this like front of cold anger.
And I don't sense any other thoughts. That's the only thought running through its head.
Let's take a look. No, there are a few other thoughts. Like, oh dear God, my tentacle's just been cut off. Ow, 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 that hurts. Oh dear God, it hurts, but I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him, and if anyone gets in my way, I'm going to kill them. I'll throw them off the ship, or I'll eat them.
Okay, so can I sense so when I sense the magic, is it as big as like the creature, or is it like a small thing?
No, it's about the creature sized.
So they've obviously used something to become that. And I can't, when I detect magic again, I can't, because it's the same spell, I can't still detect what kind of magic it is, right? Okay. Okay. I just kind of look over where the creature is, and I'm like, huh. And then I see that I'm alone up on the deck, and then I'm like, well, I probably don't want to be up here alone. I better find out what it is. And then I go to look for Olivia because I want her to detect magic to see if she can figure out the source.
You come downstairs about the same time to see Ransom running into Kellen and Olivia, who are dragging Guy behind them.
Olivia!
Well, I was actually going to give them a moment
Sorry,
to
go
speak.
ahead.
Yeah.
No worries.
So Kellen and Olivia, you have Guy between the two of you, and you run into Ransom. Olivia, you were specifically looking for him. Was there something you wanted to say?
No, I just, like, I wasn't paying attention because we were making out, so when I saw, like, our tank leave, I figured it's better to, like, go downstairs. And then I saw him, like, dragging, what's her face? Rhonda?
Yeah.
I figured we should also drag Guy, because he was in a bad state. So we kind of just, like, did, well, actually, I'll tell Kellen, like, oh, can you, like, pull Guy, like, in his bed, and I'll go help, because she's asking for my help.
I don't think you heard me yet then, right?
No,
You
yeah.
said.
But-
Then
yeah.
I would go to do that and then be intercepted and then come with you.
Right. So, Kess, you show up now, and you can go ahead and do your thing.
Okay. Olivia, I detected some magic, and I think I couldn't figure out what it was. If you wouldn't mind.
Of course, I can detect some magic.
And you guys, be careful because I read the thoughts of the octopus. Or do I know it's an octopus, right?
Some sort of cephalopod.
That sea creature, and they're looking for somebody specifically on the ship. They're after a male. I don't know who, but they're pretty mad. It sounds like, I can't tell quite the emotion, but I'm pretty sure they've either been wronged by a guy or they're jealous or something, but they are seething mad and after this guy. So I have no idea who it is on the ship, but we need to find out.
You think it's Esther Guy?
I mean, a guy. I don't think Guy, per se.
Oh, so like, in its thought, was it saying like, oh, I really want to get this guy, as in like the name or like the person?
It was saying, like, mine. He will be mine.
Oh, it doesn't say specifically guy.
No,
will be mine, or,
no.
Like, a guy will be mine.
I'm saying he was looking for a male on the ship.
Oh, so
It was looking for a male.
Okay, we've wasted enough time here. Let's get to the top of the deck.
Wait, but did it say Guy though, or
It said mine. He will be mine.
but not like Guy the name?
No.
Oh, okay. So do you
Okay.
think it wants like Kellen or Ransom then?
I mean, I don't know. I would assume it's somebody this person's interacted with, but who knows?
I mean, but it could be Guy though. It could be Guy.
I mean, it could be
possibly,
anyone. It could be you. And I look at Kellen.
It's probably not any of the three of us, since it's all of us. So we just
Yeah,
have
would
to
have
make
taken
the
one of
correct
us.
All right, I'll pay careful attention to who it aims for. All right, let's go together. And then I like grab the two. I come like between the two of you to come back up.
Which two? There's a lot of people here.
Oh, the couple.
Oh, you between Kess and Ransom?
Yeah.
Do you put like an arm around Kess and an arm around Ransom and like walk?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All of you get to the surface, to the deck. The ship is bobbing back and forth in the water. The captain and the first mate have come out. The captain is wearing some light leather armor, as well as the first mate, and they both have sabers in their hands. The captain looks at the deck and goes, "My ship! What happened?"
There was a big tentacle that came out and hit everybody.
A tentacle,
Yes, there's a creature in there. It's
Like-
magical.
like a
I
sea
think it's some-
monster.
Yeah,
I
you
think
know.
I think it's a woman that's used something because it radiates so much magic, and they're after a male on the ship. I read
know,
its thoughts.
You untrained warriors should probably try to be safe under deck instead of in this very dangerous.
I've seen my share of fights, she says. And as if on cue, the ship begins to rock back and forth again. And instead of a single tentacle, 6 more spring out of the water and like rise up. 3 on one side of the ship, 3 on the other side,
Oh.
waving back and forth.
Uh-oh.
To make sure I'm not easily grabbed.
It is initiative time. Did I say 3? It's 7 more. Did I say 6? It's 7 more. Octopus have 8 tentacles.
I think we might be in trouble here.
Don't worry, I always have something up my sleeve.
I hope so, Olivia.
Okay, I know what I'm casting.
Ransom, that is an amazing initiative roll for you.
Yeah, it's the best one. Literally the best one I've ever gotten in this game because recently I took my initiative down.
Yeah, you mastered your weapon. Here we go. V, for the third round in a row, you are first. What do you do?
I go ahead and cast Strength on Ransom.
Ooh, okay. Roll me. How much strength do you increase him by? D8.
Warrior gains 1 D8 point of strength.
Beautiful. Roll me a D8.
Me or
You,
does
you.
Ransom? Okay.
Yeah.
Whew.
Ransom, what is your strength now?
It was 12, now it's 18.
Beautiful. So you have +2 to hit and like +3 to damage or something.
Wow.
Maybe even more. So Ransom literally before your very eyes like muscles up and just like gets a lot stronger. As a side note, Kess, is this a look you like for Ransom, or do you like him in his more like slender, athletic look?
He gets like, wait, super buff?
Yeah, like you cast strength on him and his muscles just like bulge out and he like hulks up for a moment.
I mean, I give him an extra look down for a minute.
I also give him a look-sees.
You do?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I think everybody at that point
Yeah.
probably looks.
Kellen, you're muted, but yeah.
I said I also give him a look.
The captain, of course, no, monster, right. The first mate pays Ransom no mind.
Oh my god, the monster must be after Ransom, like, if you know what I mean. Like, everyone would want to get him right now, right?
Well, Ransom.
Even you tell him, I see that look you're giving him.
You said to me?
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, I see you giving the same look.
We are both giving this look.
I'll give you a look if you know what I mean.
Ransom, it's your turn. Please save us.
Alright, I do the same, point the wave in the general direction of out. I'll guard all the passengers. You guys make sure to get out there and cut those tentacles up again.
All right. All right. The first 2 tentacles lash onto the deck. One of them coming at Olivia, which is a 15 to hit, striking Olivia for 5 points of damage and knocking you to the side. The second one comes after Kellen, 12 to hit. Does that hit you?
No.
All right, completely missing you. The third goes after the first mate with a natural 20. Whoa. The first mate goes flying. Saving throw versus death is a fail, and just like flies off the boat, sailing into the water, splashing maybe 30 feet away.
Wait, who is this?
The first mate.
Oh.
Some random NPC that you don't care about. Next is Jen.
So I get really close to Ransom and I touch his bulging muscles while casting Chaos Ward on him.
All right.
But like, I give a really good touch with that. I'm like,
You give like...
Ransom, I didn't know like how hard you could get.
Wow.
All right, you cast Chaos Ward on Ransom. Unless you have you do have a 15, Anna. Your turn.
I try with my hand crossbow to shoot at the nearest tentacle.
Roll me a roll to hit.
So what does your spell do, Olivia?
Hit.
Pretty interesting, actually. Let me take it out.
1 point of
One
damage.
So
All right.
You get a shimmering aura of whirling light surrounding you. So like, you have your muscles and then you have shimmering.
Nice.
All right.
I was gonna see what it does. So it makes you more difficult to hit. You get -1 bonus to your armor class. I guess +1 bonus. Against missile attack and ranged, you get +2 defense armor. And +2 bonus for saving throws as well. And if there's a missile attack, there's a chance that it gets deflected or reflected to the original person playing it.
The next 2 tentacles come in, one of them going after Kess for a 17 to hit. I'm pretty sure that hits you.
Yeah.
You take 3 damage and get knocked to the back of the ship, catching yourself against the rails. The next attack comes after Ransom. It's a 13 to hit.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. All right, it just clatters against the wall helplessly. And actually, that's the whole party. So the last 2 tentacles go as well. One going after the captain and one going after Kellen. The captain gets missed, and Kellen, does a 15 hit your armor class?
It does.
You get smacked for 2 points of damage as the tentacle blows to the side, spinning you around on the deck.
Ouchies.
All right. Next round, initiative.
Oof. I gotta waste my good roll.
Okay. First up is Anna. Wow.
All
you
right.
go before. No, actually, I'm sorry.
First
The captain goes first. Just almost.
Oh.
She goes up to one of the tentacles that smacked at you guys, hits it with her saber for 5 points of damage. This is the same tentacle that Kess had already hit, and it is badly wounded at this point, barely holding on. Now it's Anna's turn.
Is there like a mast?
Yes, there are 3 masts.
I want to climb a mast.
Oh, yes, you can do that. It's a full minute, and there's already like netting to help you climb the mast, so you can get up as fast as you want.
Is that movement and I still have an attack, or just the movement is my turn?
You can do it.
Okay, and then from that height, I shoot with my crossbow.
All right, give me a roll to hit. Hit.
Ooh. Oh, those are D6s. I've been rolling them wrong.
Well, that hit finishes that tentacle off. It snaps. It doesn't snap. It weakens at the middle and just kind of flops helplessly, and then just gets retracted into the water.
Boom! Olivia, did you see that?
Oh my god. Ransom's muscles are like...
They are really nice. Ransom, did you see that?
Yes, I did. Kellen. Is it my turn?
Sure. It's V's turn, but you can talk if you want.
All right, I'll take my turn a little early then.
All right, go ahead.
I'm not gonna be that much. I'm kind of distracted by Kellen, like putting himself out into serious danger by climbing the mast. Kellen, you get back down here right this minute. You're gonna get dragged down into the water.
Why are you telling me what to do? Just because you're hot doesn't mean that you get to boss people around.
Get behind my strong muscles. I'll protect you.
Ugh.
I'm already there.
Kellen, Kellen, well, never mind. I have to wait till my turn, right?
So go for it. Go for it. Whatever it is.
He wants to look really cool on the way down, so he's looking for like a rope to swing from, or like a really cool piratey way of getting down instead of just climbing down.
There are ropes and sails all over the place. You can do you can slide down a rope. You can do jump into the sail with a dagger and slide down the sail. Move whatever you can think of. While you think of it, V, take your turn.
Let's see. I'm close to the tentacle. If I say put my hand on it, because I have calming to animals, can I calm it in any way or no?
It's a giant red octopus that's magical and is trying to kill people. I don't think you're going to be able to calm it.
Okay, no worries. I won't waste the effort.
Yeah.
I go ahead and just start like taking my size and trying to like cut at it.
Make me a roll to hit. 2 rolls to hit, actually. Yeah. Oh! Double critical. Triple damage, please. Triple damage.
Damn!
You cut off a single tentacle in a single blow. I don't know how you do it. Tell me how you do it.
Dang.
I take it and I take the side and I like stab it and I like rip it. I rip it so hard, like my arm strength is just like my arm is just bulging. It just like rips through the whole thing.
There are 5 tentacles left, and you have a second attack. Go ahead and make it. Hit, not a crit though.
It's okay.
4 points of damage, which is close, but not enough to kill it. This is a weak tentacle.
Is that the one, the weakened tentacle already?
No, this is a fresh tentacle.
Okay.
Okay. Next up is the creature. No, I'm sorry. That's not true. Next up is, I want to say it's Olivia. I think it's Olivia. 12. What did Olivia roll? 13, yeah. Olivia's at 13. What
So
I
I
thought.
cast Mind Read on the creature.
Okay. In the middle of combat. So right now it's just like screaming in pain internally because it's had a couple tentacles ripped off. But you can hear it in its mind. I'm gonna PM you what it says.
Oh my god, Ransom. The creature is after you. They think you're single, and I think the only way we can, like, stop this madness is to start making out very realistically right now. Kellen, you can join in if you want, it's okay.
Kellen's up on a mast right now. You say this to Ransom in the middle of the battle that you should make out with him to ward the creature off?
Yes.
Olivia, is this a sick joke?
No, it's the truth. I swear, I just read it through the mind of the creature. It's super awkward. Like, I wish we didn't have to do this, but I think we do. Like, you're the closest person to me right now. I'm sorry, and then I start kissing.
You start making out with Ransom in the middle of the battle.
It's fine. With my increased muscle body, I carry her out onto the deck while she's still kissing me to make sure that this octopus sees.
And then I scream out, Octopus! He is taken! You have to leave us alone now!
It is the octopus's turn. And it reaches out with a tentacle for the two of you.
It wants the both of us, oh my god!
Do we see this, me and Kellen?
I think you see it and are too stunned by what's happening to even react. The octopus rolls a natural 20 and wraps its tentacle around the two of them and lifts them off the boat into the air. But that's all it can do for its
you
round.
said this would stop it. I'm wearing chainmail, you know?
Well, remove it at last.
You guys are wrapped by the tentacles. Another tentacle comes bashing onto the deck, missing Kess. And the third one is a hit against Kess, but it's a graze, only a single damage. It like knocks your feet out and you smack on the deck, but you can get back up in time.
Oh, I know what I can do. I'm preparing my next spell.
Sure. Ransom, it's your turn, but you are wrapped by the tentacle.
Are we still over the ship? Or
Yes.
Okay.
This
Well
is
then,
like a
I will
weird
use
bird.
my very muscled body to try to break the tentacles.
All right, give me a strength check, and you have 18 strength now, so you can,
Yeah.
Uh-oh, it rolls pretty well. Not as well as you. You muscle your way through, flexing and stretching, just enough for Olivia to slip through the cracks and fall down. Olivia, make me a dexterity check.
Yeah, I want to hang on to Ransom. What's my dex? It's 20 plus 7. Oh! It's 17 plus 7.
All right, you catch yourself on Ransom's legs, and the two of you are just like dangling. Ransom, you can let go, and the two of you can fall if you'd like.
I I shake my foot. Olivia, you need to get to safety.
No, I'm not letting you go. We are in
I
this
use part of my
together.
strength check to make sure that Olivia is
No,
You can kick her off of your leg. It's not a problem.
I have a plan. We need to stay together.
You fall to the deck, Olivia, with a sickening crunch. It's a pretty far distance. You take 8 points of damage as you hit the deck.
Ow!
Yeah. That was Ransom's turn. The remaining tentacles go. One smashes into the mast and breaks it. That's the mast that Kellen's holding on to. Kellen, you were planning to get off. What is your escape route? Because now is the time to deploy.
I had a rope and I was just gonna do like a swan dive rope swing to Olivia and Ransom. So I guess when he knocks the mast down, I already have the rope wrapped around my wrist.
Mhm.
But I guess I instead of doing this graceful leap, I just kind of fall, but I've got the rope in my hand.
All right, you fall. You don't take any damage because you've got the rope, and you just kind of come to the ground
Yeah.
in a mess. That's all the attacks. Next round. Actually, at the end of that round, Guy Claypool shows up at the doorway, looking crazed at you all. Let's do some initiative rolls.
I look over at Guy. Be careful! There's lots of things out here.
17, 11, 9, 7. The first tentacle, the first thing to go is the tentacle that's holding Ransom. And as the tentacle moves over the water, you see the octopus emerge. It is this massive, 15-foot across, domed red head sort of thing with a big eye staring right at you. The tentacle reaches, brings Ransom up to the mouth underneath it, and eats him.
No!
What?
It eats you, Ransom. It rolled really well on its attack.
Eats?
Choose
I have a
up or
lot of
just
hope.
swallows him.
Or like how eats him? Like is
Well,
he,
you
like,
got from the deck, you just see Ransom disappear inside the beak. I will let you know what happens to you, Ransom, but you guys just see Ransom disappear into the mouth. Jen, it's your turn.
I cast dispel magic on the octopus.
It has no effect.
What?
No
That's
effect.
my plan all along.
Sorry. The next tentacle comes at Olivia, smacking you for a natural 20. You take, first off, critical damage. You take 8 damage, and you get knocked from the ship back across the bow, back across the back of the deck and into the water. Do you have a swimming proficiency?
Yes, I do.
All right. Are you above 0 HP?
Yeah, I have
All right.
9 HP left.
You're in the water, floundering.
I roll for a death saving throw thing.
No, not yet.
Well, it's a crit, no?
We're not going to bother with that. It's too complicated and we're short on time. So V, it's your turn. Ransom has been eaten by an octopus.
I go up to the creature's right there at the.
It's maybe 10 feet, just 7 or 8 feet beyond the edge of the ship. You can't reach it with your sai. But if you did a running leap, you could grab onto it.
I run and leap and climb on. I run. I just go at this thing.
Give me an attack roll at +2 for your charge and leap onto the octopus. 9, your second attack roll. Your second attack roll. There you go. Your right side misses, your left side sticks right into it. Roll me some damage. 5 points of damage to the main body of the octopus.
And then I'm stuck
holding
into
on.
it now,
Yeah, you're
right?
holding on by your side.
Well, I grip it because I have that climb ability too, so I can grip and get over it, right? Or
Yes.
have a good steady.
Yes, absolutely.
Let him out! I yell
Right.
at the octopus.
Helen... No, you have really crappy initiative. Guy Claypool comes up. He comes right next to Kellen and pulls out a crossbow. He probably brought it with him. You didn't see where it came from. And takes a shot at the octopus, scoring a hit and dealing 6 points of damage to it. And then begins to reload. He kind of gives Kellen a cursory you and I, crossbow buddies, we got this, sort of nod. Yeah. And the tentacles come. They tip the ship with all the remaining 4. Just grab the ship and tilt it. And everybody on the ship needs to make me a dexterity check or slide into the water.
Ooh.
And I'm good because I'm already on the
You're not on the ship, yeah.
I'm holding on to this ship for dear life.
The first mate holds on.
I thought the first mate got thrown off.
I'm sorry, the captain holds on.
Okay.
Guy Claypool bombs his roll. He completely loses everything. But he's right next to you, Kellen. If you want, you can make a second dexterity check to grab onto him.
Will do. Oh, dang.
Excellent.
Dang.
You grab his hand in like a, brothers in arms sort of thing, and as the ship tilts so it's completely vertical, you're holding on to the railing with one arm and Guy with another.
Can I try to pull him up so that I'm cradling him instead?
Yes, give me a strength check.
Okay.
And you guys holding on to you and going, "Don't let go, Kellen! Don't let go!" Ooh, it's not quite enough. You pull him up, but just the strain of everything is too much.
I say, I'll never let go, Guy!
Okay. Next round for initiative.
Oof.
Ooh, beautiful, V. You are definitely going first. Okay. Yep. All right, you're first. Everyone else on the party rolled a 10.
Do
for
I
initiative.
still have a +4 or no? Or is it just
No.
+2? Okay. I just I'm literally on the eye, so do I get any bonus being right there?
Yeah.
Or no?
Well, its AC is going to be lower.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not that low, unfortunately. That's a hit, though.
Lord.
You do stab it somehow.
Okay.
Three points of damage. It is wounded. Who
Am
is...
I still, since I'm still on the spells that I cast, can I read its thoughts anymore?
It would take a round of concentration to read the thoughts. So you'd have to forego all your attacks.
Okay.
Jen, you're up next. You can easily make it to... You can swim, so you can get to the deck, or the ship, which is now vertical, or you can get to the octopus, whatever you want.
So I'm trying to get to the octopus belly's level.
Yeah, you can easily get there. It's like 5 feet away from you.
Okay.
Or no, it's like 25 feet, but you can still get there.
Okay. And is the ship nearby?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm trying to get a hold so that I can cast a spell. Somehow, either ship or octopus straight up.
Sure, you can kind of put your back to the octopus and, stand against it a little.
And then I'm gonna cast etherealness on myself, and I'm gonna try to jump into the octopus's belly and then uncast it immediately.
Yes, you can do that, but you can't recast it. So now you are ethereally stuck in. You are personally stuck. Yeah, you don't go back and forth.
Yeah, no, I know. So I'm
Okay.
casting it, going through the belly, and then spawning inside of its belly.
You and Ransom are now inside the octopus's belly.
And I'm not eaten technically. I'm in the belly alive.
The two of you are in the octopus's belly.
Okay.
Taking acid damage every round.
Okay.
The
high tolerance to acid.
The tentacles come and they smash into the ship. Kellen, I need you to give me another strength check because the smash is going to jolt Guy loose from your hands. You let go of Guy. You drop him.
No.
The ship is 20-something feet tall, and he just falls directly towards the water, but the ship, there's still masts and rails, and he smashes into one of the rails. Can you roll me 2d6 for damage on Guy?
Wait, me?
Yeah, you. I don't want to be
How many?
responsible for killing Guy. You do. 2d6.
How many?
2d6. He only has 5 HP, so...
Oh.
Guy breaks on the mast as he hits it. You can all of you above the water can hear his ribs cracking as his body falls limply into the water.
Oh.
Kellen cries out with an inhuman scream, ah!
Another tentacle comes up wraps itself around Kellen and tosses Kellen into the ocean. Kellen, you fly like 30 or 40 feet, taking 8 points of damage as you splash across the water.
Okay.
Can you swim? Do you have a swimming proficiency?
No.
Are you wearing armor?
Yeah.
You start to drown. Initiative. I think it's just Kess.
Um,
Kellen is going to have to make strength checks to avoid drowning. Ransom and Olivia are in the octopus's stomach, and Kess is holding on to it, barely, with one sigh.
if I cast something to mount in the water, can I make it grab onto Kellen and like rise him to the top?
Yes.
Okay, I do that.
All
I
right,
cast
roll me
mount
initiative
on...
spell.
Oh, sorry.
Not an initiative spell. Roll me initiative. Oh my god, it's so fast! Alright, you create a mount. It's a literal seahorse that emerges below Kellen in the
Cool.
water, rising
That's
him
so sick.
to safety.
You hear from the beast's belly a voice that says, "How do we call it, babe?" And it sounds like.
I don't know what you said, but I love you.
The octopus, on its turn, reaches out a tentacle towards Kellen.
Wait, sorry, before I finish. Like,
Yeah.
it grabbed Kellen. Can it also grab Guy? Both of them, or no?
No, so Kellen is pretty far away from Guy, and
Okay.
Guy is unconscious. Oh yeah, but no, Kellen's pretty far away.
Okay.
On the octopus's turn, one of the tentacles goes out towards where Kellen and the mount is and smashes into them, knocking them under the water and dealing an obscene amount of damage on a natural 20. And then you're looking at the eye, right? You're like holding on to the eye.
Yeah.
It sort of blinks and you hear this, "He will be mine.
Who do you want?
He will be mine."
Who will help you get him? Whoever it is, just please stop.
You see emerging from the water underneath is a very limp Ransom wrapped around the tentacle. And it just kind of like hangs like a wet doll in the air in front of you. And
Wait,
then
I thought he was in the belly, though.
yeah, it's kind of confusing. It was in the belly, now it's in the tentacle arm, and Ransom just kind of like limp there, and the creature just tosses him back and forth.
Okay.
What do you do? Like a rag doll.
I stab at the eye.
Alright, give me a roll to hit. Complete miss. Wild miss. 10 AC, but still wild miss.
Damn.
Critical. Double critical hit because it's got no armor class. It's just got 10 AC. Roll me one more d6 in there, please. Okay, your stab is a beautiful solid blow on the eye. It splits the eye open, and you literally fall inside of the hollow part of the eye and down into the octopus. Down, 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 down. Until you wake up. You're in your bunk.
I knew it!
Next to Ransom. Reality sets in while your heart is still racing. Shafts of sunlight from the portholes leave large circular sunspots on your bed, and the ship is gently rocking back and forth. Hear the sounds of the crew chatting and chuckling in the galley and the blowing of sails in soft wind. Ransom is totally passed out with the blankets like half on him, half off him in an adorably dopey pose, kind of drooling a little bit. He looks peaceful and as safe as a babe.
And I wake up, I'm just like, maybe I have done something. What is going on? I look at him.
Passed out.
Like, hurt in any way or no?
No, totally fine.
What is going on with me?
Cohen HS in chat says they just flipped their table.
The ship is rocking. The sails are blowing in the wind. You can
Wait,
hear.
are we up on the deck or
No,
are we
no,
in
no.
the
You're in
room?
your bedroom.
Okay.
Yeah, peacefully asleep.
I look to see peacefully, and then I run to the other room where everybody else is, and I look to see if they're okay.
You find Kellen and Olivia. Do you guys sleep in pajamas?
Pretty
Probably
sure I
not.
sleep naked.
That's what I thought. You find Kellen and Olivia. The blankets are off them, tossed on the ground. They're buck naked, like sprawled out next to each other.
I open, I'm looking, and I'm like, and I slowly close the door, and then I run to Guy's room and to make sure he's okay.
Yeah, you find Guy. He's actually leaving his room as you come up, and he's like, "Oh, hey, Kess, how's it going?"
You're okay! And I run and I give him the biggest hug ever.
Oh, we're finally hugging. We've never hugged before, man.
I thought you were dead. I just had, and I start to talk about it, and then I like kind of shush for a second.
Dude, are you just nervous because we're getting to Sandesar and you're like, your mom's gonna be there?
No, I was in another dream, and I don't know if it's real because I was the only one in it apparently, because everybody's okay. And I looked down at myself. Is there anything wrong with me at all? Nothing. No
Nothing
damage?
physically wrong with you.
I don't know what's going on with me, but there's something amiss here. Oh, I detect magic. I cast detect magic right away.
There's no magic anywhere nearby. Dude, Kess, like, we're arriving in Sandesar today, man. Like, it's time to do our song, our bit that we've been practicing.
Wait, what's the last thing you remember? What's the last thing that happened? I don't even know how long I was dreaming.
Did we
go into any kind of mist? Anything that's happened lately?
Yeah, there was like that really still fog yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then what happened? And then the ship
I don't know.
was
We all
rocking.
took.
Do you remember that?
No. We all took watches, and then like in the morning, the fog was gone, and we had like already made it through the strait, and then we just like sailed around the Cape. But you were so exhausted from staying up all night that you just like passed out, man. What's going on with you? You are freaking out. Are you gonna be okay to play? Should I just like do my thing solo?
No,
it's okay. You're not in a state to play right now.
No. I want
Dude,
to play. I'm fine.
Bro, can I be frank with you, man? You're in such like an emotional state right now. I'm afraid you're gonna wreck it. Okay, I'm afraid you're gonna fuck it up.
Wow.
How could you say that after I helped you?
No, I totally appreciate it.
Fine.
No,
You
dude,
know what?
Kess.
Enjoy your second-rate song.
Oh.
Kess, no, come on.
I run to the room and I look around the room.
I thought
Is
we
there
could be
anything I
square.
noticed differently? Nothing.
No, everything's fine.
I'm just like, wait on. I run upstairs. I look at everything on the ship. Is there anything different? I'm like,
nope. The boards are in
paranoid.
place. Everything is totally intact. Like there was never anything.
I come back down to the room and I'm just like, or actually no, I go upstairs and I'm at the edge of the ship and I'm just like hanging my head in my hands, just like looking over the ship.
There's a hand on your shoulder. Are you okay, Kess? It's Rhonda. Is everything okay?
And I like look back and like startle her from like her hand being on me. Yes, I'm fine. And I turn back around.
I'm sorry if this is too blunt, but I really appreciate you giving me the time to train. I've always been overlooked by my instructors. They've always gone for the bigger, stronger, faster people. And Ransom is the first person to actually really give me the training that I've always needed. I think that's why Kel Bell put me with him. And I know that's not been easy for you. You know, this long, semi-romantic voyage, and Ransom and I are always working together, but I just wanted to let you know I really appreciate you giving me the time to to improve, and I promise I'll be there when it counts.
I turn around to look at her and like I'm still worried about everything else that's going on in my head right now, but I look at her and I kind of appreciate her saying that she's been overlooked because I understand lately how it feels for that, and I just kind of squeeze her shoulder and I'm like, that's okay. I understand, and I'm glad that it's going well for you. And I like kind of soften my look towards her now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I turn back around and then I'm just like I think about that for a minute and then it just sets in my head that I have no idea what's going on in my head. And I'm just like, I now question my reality because I'm like, before, and I'm like kind of like talking to myself. So I don't know if Rhonda hears it, but I'm like, Ransom was in it before with me, but then now I'm in this dream by myself and nobody knows and nobody's gonna believe me and everybody's just gonna think I'm doing drugs. And was I? I mean, I slept and nothing happened and I have no idea what's going on with me.
Can I offer you a nickel's worth of free advice? Your father just died horribly because he wouldn't come to your wedding, and now you don't know if your mother's alive. I think you're just having what we call a nervous breakdown in the human lands. Maybe you just need some time to rest.
No, I can't rest. If I go to sleep, who knows what will happen? Everybody was dying in front of me.
She wraps a arm around your shoulder and leads you to her room and like tucks you in bed and like sits with you, brings you some tea, and chats with you. Everybody else wakes up, comes up onto deck. You can see Sandesar approaching in the distance. It's got these tall, beautiful minarets made out of sandstone with bright, colorful flags flying from them all over the place. As you're all gathered here, watching Sandesar growing in the horizon, a guy gets to the front of the ship, looking nervous as all hell, kind of looks around, and with a clear voice, kind of reads his spoken word poem that he's been working out on for a long time to the audience. You can see he's like a little nervous because Kess isn't here to back him up and they've been practicing together. He goes, this song is dedicated to Kalania, my true love.
True love, question mark?
Belumbra, the moon, source of all life. Like a great ball of clay, waiting to be worked. Martha, the mother, takes a handful and splits it in two. One becomes me, and one becomes you, and gestures out to the crowd. Like a broken rock, your edge fits mine, and my edge fits yours. We go through life looking for our other half. There are many stones that almost match. For most people, almost is enough. And that's what makes my life so tough. You have found a close fit and are happy with it. But I have found you, the other half of my soul, broken in two. How could I know love? How could I settle? How could I move on when I know my rock is here? I love you. I love you. I love you, says, looking out at the group. The three of you out there. I choose your happiness over mine, even if you will not share my time.
Did we, Neil, did I, get my new spells? I got to sleep, right?
Yeah, but you're interrupting his poem, man. What the fuck?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I think
For you, I will be here. For you, I will always be near.
Mind read.
I've always been one to march to the beat of my own drum. I will live with a different kind of love. I've found my soulmate, and she fits like a glove.
She totally caught you, Neil. She mind read you.
All right. I will PM her. And that's what happened. That's Guy's little poem that he reads, his spoken word, which kind of devolved into a poem, as you guys approach Sandesar. Rhonda and Kess are down in Kess's bunk, or in Rhonda's room, while Kess is having a nervous breakdown and freaking out about her life and reality. Kellen and Olivia, I think, had a fantastic cruise. I think the two of you guys got tattoos, took long baths, made out all over the place. It's been, like, amazing for you.
Yep.
Ransom, your training with Rhonda has gone extraordinarily well. She levels up as a result of it and is now a more useful combatant to have at your side. And as you dock at Sandesar with the tall minarets and the brightly colored flags, I think we're going to wrap up our episode. Is there something someone wants to say before we go? All right. You guys just leveled up last week, so no level up this week.
Yeah. Definitely not.
Especially since we were just in a dream world the whole time.
I know. My dream world.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone have anything to announce before we close the show out for today?
I do. Tomorrow on Misscliks, join us starting at 2 p.m. because we will be rebroadcasting Misscliks D&D Risen from the Stream of Annihilation, which is the show that we are producing here at Misscliks in collaboration with Wizards of the Coast. So we're rebroadcasting the initial introductory episode from Stream of Annihilation from 2 to 4. Then here on the channel, we will host the official D&D channel, which is twitch.tv/DNB. And we will all go over to watch the premiere of Misscliks D&D Risen on the Wizards of the Coast official channel. So we're really, really excited about that. I won't be on that show. I'm just a producer for it, but Neil will be on the show. You've probably also seen Britt from Prophecy, Cheer Hex. She's going to be on the show, as well as Kelly Link and Stephen Lumpkin, Silent Osiris, will be the players, and Tristare, our beloved DM from Prophecy, will be the DM. So it's going to be amazing. And I am hosting an esports thing this weekend.
Oh, what is it?
They haven't done the like, hey, now you can talk about this thing yet, so it's Pokemon.
Oh my god, so cool!
How fun.
But yeah, so I'll if you guys want to follow along with that, follow me on Twitter.
Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome. It's 4th of July coming up.
Yeah.
So we're going to be live different time, or are we still live?
Yeah, I think we're not playing next week, but we might try and reschedule later in the week, is what we had talked about.
Yeah. So keep an eye on that, you guys, just to let you know that next Tuesday, since it's 4th of July, we won't be live that night, but keep in tune for another night that week for a different, for an episode. I have nothing to announce. MV Perlafly, you can follow me here, everywhere, on Twitch. I'll be streaming after this, and probably more StarCraft 2, because I'm obsessed with that game right now, or Stardew Valley. Haven't decided, but yeah.
Ransom.
I'll shout out that guy in chat who was repeatedly really confused by why Ransom wasn't attacking anything. So you know something weird was going on, and I'm proud that I didn't trigger Kess's unusuality by making literally 0 attacks during that entire encounter.
Shout out to Kellen, Olivia, and Ransom for playing their roles in the dream world very well.
Wait,
and
they knew?
They knew, and they put all the pressure of success on you. It was great. They did their job so perfectly. Yeah, that's
well done.
Yeah.
Sorry about it.
Good job, guys.
I still love you guys.
That's why none of us seemed that surprised at the end.
And they're like, oh no!
Oh yeah, I'm like the emotional one over here. Like, what?
I teleport myself into the beast of the belly and probably okay. I mean, it works, but it's really risky. I'm not sure I would have done that.
Yeah. Jen, what's going on with you this next week?
You can follow me at LivinPink on Twitter, and that's it.
All right. I'm Neil, also known as Koibu, or Koibu0, all over the place. I have a bunch of D&D stuff, including lots of campaign planning, map making, world building sort of stuff on my channel pretty much every day, all day, like Tuesday through Saturday. We've got Shenanigans coming up this Sunday and Frozen Frontier coming up Shenanigans coming up this Saturday, Frozen Frontier coming up this Sunday. It's always great. And I will be on Misscliks Risen tomorrow, which I am super excited for. So excited.
It's gonna be awesome.
Oh my god. I can't even... Words will not do me justice.
And I think one of the only live shows for all the D&D stuff, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah.
Not a lot of people are doing it live, so big kudos for that.
Like, just in the privacy of our own home here on Misscliks, I'm super proud of what we're about to show them. Like, we've been producing Dungeons and Dragons shows here for a long time, and we've learned a ton. And we're about to pull out some new things on this show too to make the production even more exciting and even better. So I hope you guys tune in, and I hope you let Wizards of the Coast know what you think, because this is a partnership with them. They officially came to us and contracted us to produce this show. So I hope they like it.
Yay. Exciting.
All right, guys, that's it. We will see you hopefully sometime next week. If not, then definitely the week after. And I'll see you tomorrow for Misscliks Risen. Bye-bye, everybody. Good night.
Bye, guys.